Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Neb on Rainbow Tarot UK. It's lovely to have you here along for another pick a card reading today. So what we're going to be doing, and I'm very excited to be doing another crush reading. So this is a crush reading and we're looking at, are you on their mind as well, and what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we have the pile number 1, which is the Two of Cups. This is the Two of Cups. There we go, that's pile number 1 with the little charm, the little frog charm here. There we go, pile number 1. Then pile number 2, which is the Sun. We have the Sun there. And the Octopus charm. There we go, for pile number 2. And then pile number 3, which is the Eight of Wands with the little dog charm here. So there you go, those are your 3 piles. Go for the one that feels right. That's probably got the messages for you. And I'll see you very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So lovely to have you here for joining me for this pick a card reading on your crush. And you have chosen to come into the reading under the beautiful Two of Cups. Really lovely card to come into a crush reading on. Two of Cups, just noticing this little red heart here dangling from the tree trunk or from the tree here, okay, plus the frog, there you go, little frog charm that we've got there as well. I'm just going to put that there so that we can see, actually let's just put it there so we can see it. Okay, and I've got a couple of other oracle cards, so let's take a look at those. I've got a rune card actually here, so this one is, ooh, lovely. Daggers, beautiful with this butterfly. So the butterfly has emerged from this cocoon and become the beautiful butterfly here. Okay, and then we've got one more. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh my goodness, a bloom. Isn't that interesting? Bloom. Because of course, butterflies come towards flowers, don't they, in bloom. Interesting. Oh gosh, so I think just from these 3 cards, I think, because obviously what we're looking at today, aren't we? Are you on your crush's mind too? And what are they thinking and feeling? Well, I think you're definitely on their mind. The Two of Cups, all of these cards actually are really, really beautiful. They talk about hope, they talk about happiness, they talk about harmony, they talk about coming together. If you look at this particular Two of Cups, these 2 figures, in these tree trunks are kind of bound together, aren't they? And the Two of Cups traditionally does talk about a relationship, a really strong bond, a firm foundation of friendship. You could, for some of you, your crush could be a friend. You could be have a crush on a friend or someone that's you've got a bit of a connection with already, possibly, just for some of you. And you wanted to see if they feel a bit more romantically inclined. Maybe that hasn't come out into the open. But the Two of Cups is because it's really about a friendship as well as leading onto a really solid foundation for a relationship. And because you've got this little heart here right over their heads, I feel like your crush definitely is crushing over you too. They're definitely thinking of you too. And the Dagaz is all about transformation, actually, funnily enough, because obviously the caterpillar. So for some of you, it might be that this is somebody you know, or a friend, or something that you've got a crush on, or a work colleague that you know quite well, whatever. And this person is thinking of transforming it to something better, because Dagaz is like a beautiful light-filled energy, really. It kind of represents awakening. New beginnings, and it's about, talks about a good time to start something new, and often it's quite a quick, it talks about a quick life cycle, because the life cycle, the cocoon, the caterpillar and the cocoon to the butterfly, it's not a huge amount of time. So it makes me feel like maybe this person wants to do something maybe quite quickly for things to blossom and bloom quite quickly between you. The frog is about abundance, it's about prosperity. I think is it in the Native American culture that they look to the frog as a sort of symbol for bringing rain when there's been a dry period, so it's like a really good omen in that kind of culture. And also it's about cleansing and clearing and fresh, making something fresh and new again. So all of these cards are very positive. I would say that your crush is having very positive feelings about you, and maybe wants to transform something, or change something. So change the dynamic in some way, transform, to make it blossom and bloom, to make you closer maybe. But anyway, those are just some of my initial thoughts. But let's get the tarot out, see what's going on here. So just to remind you, it is a general reading, so please do just take the messages that feel right. Hopefully they all feel right and the whole reading is on point. But if it isn't, then just, you know, remember it is a general reading, so just take what feels right and, you know, feel free to throw out anything that doesn't feel right. It's also timeless, that's good for whenever you're finding it. And a big thank you for coming along and watching another one of my readings, really appreciate that. But let's see, so what is, you know, pile number one's crush? Currently, you know, thinking and feeling about pile number one. What are they currently thinking and feeling about pile number one, please? So I've got that one here, which is the Seven of Swords. There we go. Let's bring these up a bit so you can actually, got a bit of room there to for all our cards here. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. What are they thinking and feeling? We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have Judgment. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, and what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Pentacles. I'm not going to say anything yet until I've got another oracle card. Let's see. What is pile number one's crush currently thinking and feeling about pile number one? Well, I've got two here. Let's have a look to see what they are. What are they currently thinking and feeling about pile number one? So we have trust and we have tranquility. Trust and tranquility. And the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like your crush, I mean, for some of you, depending, I mean, you know, a crush could be anyone, couldn't it? And I'm just trying to think of all the different scenarios. You know, you can have a crush on the person that you see on the bus going on the way to work. You can have a crush on a colleague. You can have a crush on a friend. You can have a crush even on an ex. You know, there's lots of different versions or scenarios really for a crush reading. So for many of you, and maybe, or for some of you, your crush with the Seven of Swords here might have done something that you haven't been happy with, or where there's been a problem or some tricky energy, just for some of you. So it could be if they're a friend that you've got a crush on, they've maybe done something that disappointed you or something like that, or something that hasn't maybe quite been very honest, or just for a few of you. Or it could be if you've got a crush you know, on somebody that you've already been involved with, but you're apart from them now, because that can happen. I think I had somebody question me whether that was correct or not, but you know, you can have a crush, in my opinion, on somebody that you've split up with and maybe ain't not had time apart, and you know, you still like them. You suddenly decide you like them again, or something like that. It can be a bit of a crush there. So if something's happened, there might be some tricky energy just for some of you with your crush. But if that's not the case, I feel like they want to do something, because the Seven of Swords is also sort of like an unexpected energy, something that comes out of the blue, like a surprise. So it makes me feel that this person, and again, you've got the Judgment card, is thinking and feeling that they want to change and transform the current situation. They want to make it, they want to elevate it. So that's kind of what I was feeling with the Dagaz rune here. So maybe it was a bit, with the Cocoon here, nothing was happening very much, or you know, it didn't seem to be like something was happening, not a lot was happening, but they want to shift it now, and I feel like they want to do it quite quickly, because you've got the Knight of Wands here. Well, the Knight of Wands along with the Knight of Swords is the quickest energy, and the overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow energy. So I would say up until now, things with your crush may have been going quite slowly, and I feel like this person is now thinking, I want to move the pace along a bit. I want this to be for things to go quicker, for us to change in a quicker way, because the Page of Wands can also be about a new beginning, a bit like what I was saying before. It comes right under Dagaz, wanting this new beginning with you, this change in the dynamic, where you're beginning to start something new. And for some of you, it could be that you've had a little bit of Because I'm just noticing something here in the background of this card, which looks like a wolf. Looks like a wolf attacking a sheep. So there could have been some issue with your crush here, some tricky behaviour, again with the reference to the fox. And this person now wants to change that and make it better, wants to improve it, wants to elevate it, maybe wants to come forward, message you, connect with you. There's a lot of passion and attraction, I think, with your crush, with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Because the Knight of Wands is about passion, it's about energy, it's about speed, it's about going after what you want. So I feel like this person feels like they want to go after what they want, and they want to elevate the connection. Now the Hangman shows me that maybe their perspective has changed in some way towards you, because Hangman is about seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe their perspective has somehow shifted, which means that they want to move it from something slow moving to something quick moving. And we've got the Hierophant right after it, so maybe they've kind of come to some sort of realisation that they would really like, because you've got the Hierophant and you've got the Two of Cups, to have something, to have a connection with you, to have more than a crush with you, to have a relationship with you, to have a, I mean the Hierophant is about commitment, so to have some sort of committed connection with you. And there might be an element of, up until now, things going very slowly, or maybe things hanging between you, particularly if it's somebody where you've, you know, where you like them and they're friends with you, but you've had this little, maybe this little disagreement or something. I feel like they've shifted their perspective, they've maybe healed, they've changed, and they've seen things from a different angle. And it's interesting that you've got the word trust, because it may be that if something's happening, they feel like they want you to trust them again, and that they want peace back again, maybe with you. Some of you have had some sort of issue with this person. Yeah, but anyway, just in terms of zodiac signs, I mean, the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. Page of Wands and Knight of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Hanged Man is Pisces energy. Hierophant is Taurus, and Knight of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let's get out some initials. This might be extra confirmation for some of you. So, you know, maybe some initials for you, some initials for your crush. What have we got here? So I feel like this person definitely has a lot of attraction for you. They definitely like you. There's a lot of sexual attraction to you with the Knight of Wands here. But something tells me that they want to elevate, they want to take it to the next level, and they want to do it fairly quickly with the daggers here. They want to transform it. Maybe it's been a friendship, or, like I say, something where you've worked with them for a long time and you built up a friendship or something like that. But for some of you, it might be where something's happened, where there's been a bit of an issue. So we have the letter X here. Quite unusual, but we have the letter X. We have the letter P for some of you, the letter P. We have C. We have X again. Gosh, that's twice X. Quite an unusual letter as well. And then we've got R. Quite unusual to have it in a name, isn't it? It's quite rare. But anyway, let's see what else we have got. I'm being called to ask one of these message cards. Let's do that first before we lay some more tarot. So what are they thinking and feeling? So I feel like they're thinking that they're very attracted to you, that they want to move it forward quickly, that you are somebody that I feel like they have a bit more than just crush feelings here. Like it goes a little bit deeper. So what have we got here for part number one? Any messages for part number one? That's too many. I'm just going to take that one because that's the one that I'm seeing. And this one says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Now that would sort of suggest that there might have been something that went on between you and your crush here. And that basically what they want with the tranquility and the trust is to regain some balance with you, or to have a balanced connection with you. To get harmony back in the connection if there's been something to disrupt that. But let's get some more tarot here. These ones. So let's move these up. Let's move these up a little bit so that we can have some room for the other ones. So, what is pile number one's crush? You know, are they on their mind of, is pile number one on the mind of their crush? What are their thoughts and feelings about pile number one, please? What are their thoughts and feelings about pile number one? So we have the Knight of Swords, which again is quick energy. You've got 3 knights here. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands is pretty fast energy. And it makes me feel at the moment things are going slowly and they want to change that. We have the Four of Swords. Again a dichotomy here, because the Four of Swords is almost rest. You know, recuperation, respite. We have the Seven of Swords again. My goodness. Okay. What is pile number one's crush currently thinking and feeling? The Knight of Pentacles again. The Knight of Cups. Goodness me, all these people, all these cool cards. And the Ten of Swords. They might think that you have a lot of admirers. Pile number one. So your crush, what's underneath there? Let's flip up the Nine of Swords. I definitely feel for some of you there's been your crush with the Nine of Swords here, with the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Swords is about worry and stress. So I feel like a lot of you, your crush is maybe a bit stressed or a bit worried, possibly, about the connection in some way. I mean, you've got the Seven of Swords twice. Which makes me feel that there's some tricky energy that might have gone down between you and your crush. They might feel that you don't trust them, and you might have a reason for that, because you've got the Seven of Swords here twice. So what I would say with your crush is to just be mindful, just to be careful with them a little bit, because I mean there may be something about them where they have to really prove to you that they can be trusted. So you just need to be aware of that, really. The Knight of Swords is quick energy. It says to me that this person, I definitely do feel that this person is frustrated with not being able to access you and develop the connection further. I feel like this person wants to develop the crush situation further. With the Knight of Pentacles coming up twice, I mean the Knight of Pentacles is also about slow and steady growth. So this person wants to go quickly, but maybe they're feeling that they have to show themselves to be more trustworthy, somebody that you can rely on. Something like that. You've got the Knight of Cups, which shows me that they've got very loving feelings towards you, and there's a lot of passion. You know, there's a lot of passion and energy. The Knight of Cups is romance. It's about love. But you've got these Page of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles coming up twice, which is like slow energy, and also you've got the Ten of Swords. And I mean, for a lot of you, yeah, you might have had some kind of row or problem or difficulty with your crush. It may be that, you know, it looks like the situation is, maybe they're getting frustrated or stressed because it looks like there's not much hope for this situation, but they really want it to transform, because the Ten of Swords is like a situation that sort of looks like it's dead in the water. But when you've got the Ten of Swords, you've always got the promise of Wands, because Tens is ending of a cycle, and then Wands is a new beginning. So it's always with the Ten of Swords, it's like a new beginning. So maybe something has happened with your crush. Maybe you've had a falling out with your crush. Maybe there's been some trust issues with your crush, and now they want to repair that. They want to transform the situation. At the moment, it's going slowly. They're frustrated. They've got the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is about, being at a bit of a crossroads, being a bit stuck, feeling like you're a little bit stuck, not sure which way to go. So maybe this person is feeling a bit stuck in the situation. They really want to move it forward. They want to go for it. But there's this Four of Swords, which I sometimes, what I feel is that they think maybe you're a little bit inaccessible. I think that's what's going on, because it's coming underneath the Page of Wands with this woman's sitting here, and I think they feel that maybe you're a little bit inaccessible to them. But they are definitely you are definitely on their mind, but there's an element of really wanting to change it quickly, really wanting to have this harmony with you, to have this tranquility with you, to have this balance with you. Things are not, at the moment, to them, things are not in balance, or they're out of kilter, or there's some stress and worry for them. They're feeling a bit stuck. But they want to move it forward. They want to move it forward quickly with you, because I think there is a feeling for you with the Knight of Cups here. They have a lot of feeling for you. They have a lot of attraction to you. I I mean, maybe they come across as a little bit of a player to some of you, and they kind of realise that, and they know they have to build up your trust a little bit here. Maybe they are a little bit like that, you know, and you just need to be a little bit mindful of them, because I feel like there might be, I feel like there's a lot of energy and urgency to your crush, and that they really want to get back. If they're out of your good books, they really want to get back in your good books. They really want to impress you. They want to get back with you. You know, they want to be able to access you. And I feel like they're frustrated, possibly because they can't, you know, somehow that's being blocked in some way. But I think that it's just something here about their energy which, you know, you might need to be a little bit mindful of. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands, like I say, can be a little bit of a player energy. So maybe they've been like that in the past. Maybe they've showed them, you know, themselves to be like that in the past. And they want to be able to elevate it, but there's just something that if you do get with them, and I feel like this person would want to get with you, to be mindful of that and to make sure that they are consistent. This connection to form into a relationship. So the Knight of Swords could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Four of Swords is Libra. Seven of Swords is Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles, any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Knight of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Usually it's Pisces, actually, Knight of Cups. And Ten of Swords is Gemini. Two of Swords is Libra. So a lot of air here, actually, in these ones. So I feel like this person is thinking a lot about you. You are really on their mind. There's a lot of ideas. But I feel like there's a sort of a push-pull kind of element. So they want to move things forward. They want to rush things forward. But there's maybe they think there's a bit of resistance from you, or you're not accessible to them, or maybe you're out of reach for them. That's frustrating them. They're feeling maybe shut out. Things are going slower than what they want, but they want to transform the situation. I think there's something about them wanting balance with you and wanting to regain trust. If maybe there's an issue around them also, maybe for some of you just not trusting you, or feeling like they can't trust you in some way. So maybe, I mean, that can happen, can't it? You know, if you don't know somebody that well, or you know, there's all this kind of tension going on between you and somebody else, and you both know, I feel like both of you know that you like each other. Maybe little things at the beginning can make you distrustful. So maybe there's something like that going on where you just need to both maybe learn, you know, to trust one another. There's definitely an issue around trust in this for them, about wanting to regain trust or wanting to trust you, or and wanting to go quickly, but the situation being sort of slow in some way. But let's see if we've got any other cards. So what is pile number one's crush thinking and feeling right now about pile number one? What are they thinking and feeling right now about pile number one? Let's get that one out. What have we got here? So we have got Be Humble, first quarter moon in Leo. First quarter moon, be humble. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, Leo might mean something to some of you. So maybe there's something, again, where something has gone on and they've done something tricky, or they've, you know, behaved in some sort of tricky way. They realise they need to be maybe apologetic, or, yeah, as I'm saying that, I've seen this kind of like person rising up with their hands together, almost in prayer, like it goes with the kind of be humble, doesn't it? So maybe they need to come back, they apologise, they need to be, show that they're sorry or something like that. But what else have we got here? Let's get some of these cards. So how is pile number one's crush thinking and feeling right now about pile number one? Chemistry. There's something there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I think that's what I said. Particularly with the Knight of Wands, you know, there is a lot of attraction between you and your crush, for sure. What have we got here? Pile number one and their crush, please. Reconciliation. So that's interesting. It's all about what I said here, isn't it? I feel like something might have happened for you and your crush, where maybe you were friends or you had a close connection, and then something's happened to bring that into an issue, to put you in a bit of a crossroads, so the situation is stuck, it's not moving forward, but this person wants reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe it was a friend for some of you, you had a strong friendship, you had an argument, and you realised that you both had, you've got a crush on them as well. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Now this always makes me feel, this card, that it's about you and them having a little bit of a heart-to-heart, or talking things over, having a bit of time together. So I feel like this person would like to spend some alone time with you, definitely. Just you and them. Calling in your soulmate. My goodness, that's pretty big for a crush reading. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So this person obviously feels that there is a strong connection, more, I think I did say it initially, more than just like a crush connection here. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button, or consider liking or commenting. All of that really makes a difference to the channel, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So this is your crush reading. We're having a reading on your crush. Are you on their mind too? What are their thoughts and feelings? So you chose to come into the reading under the Sun card here. Beautiful Sun card. There we go. With the little octopus charm. There we go. See that there, little octopus charm. And I'm going to put that one there. I've pre-shuffled a couple of oracle cards, so let's have a look and see what they are. I've got a rune actually. Oh, Ingwaz with the lion here. Very powerful. It's funny you've got the lion with the sun here. So Leo as a star sign might mean something to some of you. Cool, that's very intense, isn't it? There's a lot of intensity. I feel like there's a lot of intensity with your crush. There's a lot of heat and there's a lot of attraction. I feel like there's a lot of attraction. I feel like intuitively your crush is waiting. He's just sitting and waiting for the right time, because Ingwaz, the rune, it's sort of slowly. It's about slowly building, sort of in your kind of intensity, ready, poised for kind of action. It's also about a growth and the spark of something, a germinating seed. It's got a lot of potential. So I feel like this person has got a lot of heat for you, a lot of attraction for you. It's kind of like, maybe it's possibly going on underneath the surface, but it's burn. It's like a burn for them. Glimpse. Okay. It's funny because although this is two people looking at a star, a shooting star, it's reminding me of the heat of that sun again. Because it says glimpse, I feel like this person's got a lot of hidden passion for you, because this is at night. There's a lot of heat, a lot of intensity, a lot of fire for you. And also a shooting star, like wishing on a star, dreaming, hoping, maybe. A lot of dreams and hopes and wishes for you, possibly. This person for some of you might be somebody who is in a position of authority, in a position of power, because the lion is king of the jungle. They are the top, the leader of the pride. So it might be that they're a leader, maybe your manager, your boss, or somebody that you look up to, or somebody who's maybe quite mature for some of you. I'm just getting that intuitively with that for some of you, for your crush. The octopus as well is about, the octopus has a massive head, doesn't it? And I think it's got I feel this person's got a lot of ideas of all these different arms of the octopus. They've got a lot, they might actually be in a position where they've got a lot of things going on in their life as well. There's a lot of, they've got a lot of strings to their bow, or they've got a lot of fingers in a lot of pies or whatever. But they're very creative, and they're very, I felt there's a lot of creative energy to your crush, and maybe to this situation. They want to create something with you. I feel like they may be watching you at the moment. They may be biding their time. They may be wishing, hoping and dreaming for the sun to go into a situation as, a situation of hope and positivity with you. But they definitely feel hopeful and positive about you, for sure. But anyway, let's get out some tarot as well. Just want to remind you, it is a general reading. Hopefully all of the reading is going to resonate with you, but remember it is for a few people, so if some messages don't resonate, just be okay with that. Or maybe if the whole reading is off, hopefully it won't be, but sometimes, you know, that does happen. If the whole reading is off, maybe pick another pile or pick another reading. And it is timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. So let's sort of find out, you know, what's, you know, is pile number 2 on their crush's mind? What is pile number 2's crush thinking and feeling about them? What are they thinking and feeling about them? I feel like these and these are coming out. What are they thinking and feeling about pile number 2, please? Let's see what we've got here. We have got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, biding their time. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. The King of Wands. 4 of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Right, well, kings, you've got 2 kings here. It makes me feel that this person that you're thinking about is a mature energy. They may not be mature in years, but I feel like they've got a mature wisdom to them. That's why you've got the Lion. They are mature and wise in their outlook on life. They may be, like I say, in positions of authority. They may have their own business. They may be managers, or they may have the potential to have that kind of role in their life. I feel this person is a leader. They are naturally a leader. If they're not in a leadership position, they're naturally a leader, because we've got the King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Both of those are, you know, kings are wise energy. They are, Wands is all about I feel like this person is very confident. I feel like they're very confident about the situation with you. I think they're very confident about how they feel about you, which is very positive, by the way. Aces, you've got 2 aces, which makes me think this person is definitely thinking of starting something up with you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person, with the Ace of Swords, wants, it's quite important that they have a truthful, honest connection with you. That is important to them, the Ace of Swords here. And it's also important that it is grounded as well. That it's sort of like quite grounded. But I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, at the moment they're just at the moment they're still watching. I feel like they've got plans, or they're making plans, but they're still watching you with the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles is about taking a step back. Definitely, and also I think I said with Ingwaz, you know, it's about taking your time to create space for transformation, for growth. So I feel like this person sees potential for you and them. They see the sun here. They see it as a hope, a wish, a dream, but they're kind of readying themselves for that here. And with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, I get the feeling that they would like to do their best for you, but they're definitely attracted to you. With the 4 of Swords here, it might just be that, yeah, the situation is still sort of in rest mode. It's still on pause. They're still watching and waiting. But there's definitely, they're definitely looking at you. They're definitely looking at you, almost eyeing you up, weighing you up, wishing about you, dreaming about you. I think they're waiting for the time to kind of harvest, for the harvest to come in. And you are that harvest, really. Because all of if you look at these 2 kings here, I mean, funnily enough, it's depicted in this, I think in this particular deck, they have kings, 2 lots of kings in both male and female form, but they're both, you know, the poses are very relaxed, aren't they? So it makes me feel this person is not really necessarily, at the moment, from these cards, in a hurry to move things forward, because they're still in that time of just kind of maybe making plans, thinking what they're going to do. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, they're definitely thinking of beginning something or starting something with you. I would say that they are quite, they might be quite chivalrous as a character. Maybe quite traditional in their, taking that kind of leadership, they've got a very sort of masculine energy. They might not be male, but they've got a very masculine energy of kind of wanting to make the first move, I guess. I think that's what I would say about them. But anyway, in terms of zodiac signs, I mean, the 7 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Ace of Swords could be any of the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Pentacle, Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. King of Wands, again, you've got all the fire signs there of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Swords is Libra energy, and King of Pentacles, again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Let's see if we can get out some more Oracle cards here. How is pile number two's crush thinking and feeling about pile number two? So they've definitely got their eye on you, pile number two. They're definitely looking. It's almost like I feel like it's kind of just waiting to pounce. But for some reason, that it's not the right time yet. They're feeling possibly with Four of Swords here. We have agreement. And we have now. What did I say? Leadership. I feel like for many of you, this person needs to be the person to make the move. They need to be the one to make the first move. For them, it's important that they take on that. You know, that you let them do that, and that they take that on. And they could be, like I say, in a position of leadership or authority in whatever guise that comes in. You know, somebody who's in charge, somebody where people look up to them, something like that. But let's get some initials. This might be some extra confirmation for some of you, for you and your crush. Can we please have some initials for pile number two and their crush? What have we got here? So we have got, we've got too many. I'm not going to take all of them. Maybe, no, I'm not going to take all of those. I'm just going to put a couple of those back. This is too many. So we've got Y. Okay, that's something I don't know if you can see that. We've got Y. I'm going to put that there. We have got B. That might mean something to some of you. B, Y, B. We've got Y again, so that's double confirmation. Y. Okay, and then we've got J. Okay, oh, sorry, these are very small, aren't they? The letter J there. Then we've got N, for some of you. I mean, you know, your crush doesn't have to have these initials. I'm just saying for some of you this might be. And then we've got the letter I there. We've got something on the back. And the letter L. No, sorry, the letter I. And I think that's the letter I again, a bigger pardon. So two I's and two Y's there. Okay, so let's see if we can... I'm just being called to one of these cards actually before we get any more tarot. So I've got a message here for pile number two from their crush. Maybe a message for pile number two from their crush. What is this about? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay. Let's see how that plays out. Not sure how that's connected at the moment, but let's see how that plays out. Let's get some more tarot here. Let's have these ones, shall we? So, how is pile number two's crush? You know, is pile number two on their mind? How is pile number two's crush thinking and feeling about pile number two right now? So we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh. We have the Six of Swords. This is the Hierophant. It's called Le Pape in this, or Le Pape, or the Pape in this deck. It's actually the Hierophant. How are they thinking and feeling? We have, the Lovers. Wow. How are they thinking and feeling about part number? The Queen of Wands. Well, you've got the Queen of Wands and you've got the King of Wands there. Oh my goodness. How are they thinking and feeling about pile number two? And the Knight of Pentacles. Right. And the overarching energy is the Knight of Swords. And the Four of Swords. So there's, I feel like your crush, I feel like your crush, there's something in them that they do want to move. They would like to rush in, right? With the Knight of Swords here being the overarching energy. They would like to rush in because the Knight of Swords is quick energy, but everything else is slow energy, really, because you've got the Six of Swords, which is slowly moving towards something. The Knight of Pentacles, which is another slow moving energy. But so I think they are, because they have got two kings, they are wise. They're thinking somehow it's wiser to move slowly towards you, even though maybe they would have a desire to move quickly. But because the expression on the face of this Knight of Swords, which has got quite an angry expression, I think they realise that to do it spontaneously or to do it without much thought wouldn't have a good outcome. So they are thinking, because you've got the Four of Swords right underneath it, we need to do it slowly. So I do want to come towards pile number 2. I do find them very attractive. I mean, you've got the Lovers card here. It could mean as well that there's a commitment for you or for them with the Lovers card, because that can be a choice. So it could be that your crush is in a situation at the moment. Maybe you know about that, maybe you don't. But for some of them, they might be already in a committed situation. And that might also be a reason as to why they feel they've got to do things very slowly, or they can't just do things, just do things in the way that they feel. You've also got the Hierophant here, which is about commitment. So they might be in a committed situation at the moment, your crush. But they're definitely attracted to you. They're definitely looking at you. They definitely feel romantic feelings towards you, certainly. But my sense is that they basically just want to do things very, very, very slowly. So they want to be the one to make the first move. They want to be in control of it. They don't want to do things without thinking properly. They don't want to do things in a rushed or haphazard way. Maybe they feel that they want to look at you from afar, from a distance. I mean, the Knight of Cups is like the sign of Pisces, which is a sign of romance, a sign of, there might be a lot of wishing and dreaming and, hoping for you. But my sense is, and they sort of maybe imagine or dream that they would like to start something with you, but I don't feel that they want to do that quickly, or they're ready to do it quickly. I think at the moment they're ready to imagine and dream that, and to maybe hope and wish that they might have something with you, but it might mean that there's something else, a third element, a commitment really, for you or for them, which means that this thing, if it does develop, needs to develop very, very, very slowly over time, and isn't something that's going to be acted on in reality very, very quickly. But you are a dream for them. They are sitting watching you. They are, that's what I said, I think I said at the beginning, they're just biding their time. So they see you as very much as a possibility of somebody that they would like to be with. But maybe at the moment, the situations for both of you are that you couldn't really move on that. They couldn't really move on that. They couldn't really go with that at the moment. So it has to be slow. It has to be a slow movement. And I feel like the seed is there. And I think I said that didn't I say that with Ingwaz? So Ingwaz is about, a spark. It's like a germinating seed. So it's something that is growing. So it's like taking time to create the space for transformation. So I feel like this person is seeing you as a potential for kind of like in the long term distance, not something which is going to be rushed or is going to come towards you quickly. They watch you, they see you as potential, they, think there could be a huge amount of hope, they dream about you, but they're wise. They're not going to do something in a haphazard way. That's probably why your person is measured, and they need to take things at their own pace, and they need to be the one to take to do the first move, to have the first move. But they definitely feel strong feelings of romance towards you, and maybe they see you as somebody that they could be with long term. With the Hierophant here. But I feel like for many of you, for you and for them, there might be a commitment in this situation which prevents them from moving immediately, really. But let's see. So in terms of astrological signs, Knight of Cups is Pisces, Six of Swords is Aquarius, Hierophant is a Taurus, Gemini, the Lovers, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Knight of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Knight of Swords Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So those are just some of the astrological signs. Let's see if we've got any more of these. So how is pile number 2 currently thinking and feeling? About pile number 2, I'm thinking and feeling about the situation. What does this say? It says, full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. But of course, Gemini is also reminding me of the Lovers, where there's a sort of choice. But again, it's a significant. So this person sees you as significant. The Lovers, is a significant card to get in a love reading. But I just think in this instance, it might also be about a third element or a choice that would need to be made if they came towards you. And they may already be involved, or you may be involved. Let's see if we've got some of these. How is pile number 2's crush currently thinking and feeling? About pile number 2. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So they might feel, maybe they feel that you don't, that you're not feeling it in the same way that they are. Maybe they're just not picking up on that. I feel like they're definitely feeling it towards you, but maybe they're feeling that you are not, that you're not showing much to them, or they're not sure about how you feel. And it does feel like a sort of, like I think I said here, didn't I? It's like a sort of a chivalrous, sort of courtly love, like when, oh God, was it medieval times when, a knight or a guy might love his lady, from afar, but she would not be able to return that love to him. It kind of goes with this whole idea of unrequited love. So maybe they're feeling like they adore you, they care a lot for you, but either the situation is such that you can't come together, or it's somebody that you have to kind of love from afar because they're not really letting you know that they feel the same way. It feels like it's all kind of one-sided, maybe, for them. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, what else have we got? Give your relationship a chance. Work on partnership. And then what have we got? Last one. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This is also reminding me of a marriage, this one. So I feel like there might be a marriage or a commitment, a committed situation in this, your crush's life, or in your life, which means that it kind of seems like something for the long distance future. It's got a bit of a dream at the moment. It's something to build on. It's a seed. It's something to think about. It's somebody where it feels significant, but it's maybe not a situation that they can act on immediately. But anyway, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, liking, commenting, hitting the notification bell. All those things make a huge difference. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome to your crush reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, your crush, are you on their mind too? And what are they thinking and feeling about you? So you chose to come into the reading under the 8 of Wands. So this is the 8 of Wands here, plus the little charm, which is the dog. Little, tiny little dog here, little Scotty dog here, little Scotty dog anyway. There you go. I'm going to put that there so you can see it. Plus a couple of oracle cards here. I've actually got a rune card here, so let's see what that one is. So this one is Jera, which is with the honeybee. Okay, right. That's interesting because we've got quick energy, and then this Jera is kind of about slow, patient energy, because the honeybee has to go through lots of stages before it can get, its reward, which is the honey. So it's about being patient. It's about, planning, hard work, that sort of thing. But this is quick energy. So this is like slow, steady energy, and this is quick energy. But this does talk about, it does talk about the promise of you getting your reward, really. And also bees, bees to a flower here. Okay, so let's see what this one is. So this is Amber. I mean, again, amber is like, it's tree resin, isn't it? That's kind of hardened over like lots and, you know, thousands of years. So again, this is like slow, patient energy. You know, cycles, going through many cycles, many to get you know, to get what you want. But this is quick energy. Some of you might be in long distance from your crush, because the Eight of Wands does literally talk about transport. So some of you might not be geographically that close to your crush, either in terms of just country, state, area where you've got to travel to them, something like that. That could be what's going on. Right, okay, you could be some of you might work with them. With this amber here, this is like a fossil, isn't it? I mean, some of you, I mean, because obviously I think I was saying pile number one, you know, it's a crush reading. I mean, we can have a crush on lots of different people, can't we? I think I said, you know, in pile one, you know, you might have a crush on somebody that you just see every day on your way to work or in the shops or whatever. Or you might have a crush on a work colleague who you know a bit better, or you might have a crush on a friend. You could have a crush on an ex, you know, that can happen. I think somebody questioned that for me when I did a crush reading before, but actually I feel like you can actually have that. So there's lots of different scenarios for having a crush on someone. So for this fossil here, I mean, some of you, it might be that you've got a crush on someone that you've known maybe for a long time. Maybe you've had a connection with them before, something like that. Just for some of you. But anyway, let's get, I'm going to go for a couple of these. I didn't do this initially in pile number 2, but I'm going to get these two oracles. So what's, you know, just to remind you as well, it is a general reading. Hopefully the whole reading will resonate. If it doesn't, you know, just take the messages that do. It is, you know, for a few people. But if it doesn't resonate at all, hopefully that won't happen. But if it doesn't, then please go to another pile or another reading. And remember, it is timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. And thank you very much for coming and having another reading here on Rainbow Tarot UK. Just wanted to slip that in there. So let's see, you know, so what's, what's that? We have got success. Oh, interesting, with the peppermint here. Let's have one more on the key. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, lovely, what's that? Focus with the stock. So this is stock and this is peppermint. Focus. Third eye here. Maybe this person is waiting for something to be unlocked for you and them. With the key here, maybe they're having a lot of intuitive feelings about you and them, and they're waiting for the situation patiently, for the situation to unlock. And Eight of Wands is also about going towards something with focus and speed. So maybe they're really now thinking, I need to focus on pile number 3. I want something to change, to unlock between us. Let's see, let's get the tarot out. So, how is pile number 3's crush? Is pile number 3 on their mind? And how is pile number 3's crush thinking and feeling about pile number 3? How are they thinking and feeling? We have the 8 of Cups, got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. How are they thinking and feeling about pile number 3? We have the King of Pentacles. Feeling about pile number 3, please. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles has literally come out in all 3 readings. So if you feel drawn to any of the other readings, you might want to look at those. The Page of Swords. How is pile number 3's? We've got the Knight, the King of Wands. How are they currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3, please? And we've got the King of Pentacles. Again, lots of, I mean, what have we got here? We've got 4 court cards here. And we've got the 8 of Swords being the overarching energy. I mean, for some of you, they might be thinking and feeling that you've got a lot of suitors, pile number 3. Because you've got all these court cards here. So they might feel like there's a lot of competition for your attention, and they want to they want success with you. They want to unlock something with you. Maybe they feel they need to focus on you, because the Kings is wise energy. It's serious energy. So maybe this person is thinking, right, I need to seriously put in the effort, a bit like the honeybee here does, to get my rewards. I need to work to get pile number 3 here. Maybe, and this is reminding me a little bit of pile number 1's reading, because the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something. Maybe that your crush is something for some of you that you've walked away from, or that you've moved away from, or that you are in separation from because of distance, possibly, because it comes under the Eight of Wands. So maybe there's some distance between you, for you and your crush. But with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, my sense is, and actually you've got the King, whoa, just realised, you've got the King of Pentacles twice. Because in this deck you have the feminine version and the masculine version. I mean, that is counterpart energy for me. I know it's both the King of Pentacles, but it feels like they see you and them as two halves of the same whole, which goes way beyond. In fact, this fan is a heart. It's like in a half semicircle, isn't it? So it makes me feel they're seeing you as a lot more than a crush. And some of you might actually have a crush on somebody that you already had some sort of connection with. It could be that. They're definitely very curious about you, because you've got the Page of Swords here. And this little Page of Swords is a lovely little Page of Swords, because he's got his little hand on his heart, and he's got this, you know, what's that? Dandelion. He's holding a huge dandelion, which is something that you wish and dream on, isn't it? You know, you have a dandelion and you make a wish. So I feel this person is wishing for you, is dreaming for you. They see you as somebody very significant for them. They're very cute. They might be looking at you from afar. They might be watching you. The King of Wands is passion and fire, and confidence. So I feel like this person has a lot of fire for you. It might burn a little bit. It might burn how they feel for you. They might feel it intensely. Yeah, because Wands is also, Eight of Wands is also about, you know, it's a fiery, passionate card. It's part of the fire suit and the fire signs, really. So I'm just seeing this person does have a lot of attraction to you. They do have a lot of passion for you. They may see you as somebody that is the other person for them. It may be for some of you that you've either in long distance from them, or somebody's walked away already from this connection, because the overarching energy, even though it's just a crush, or we're just looking at it as a crush reading, we've got the, you know, maybe there's been a bit of a falling out with your crush. The Eight of Swords is a feeling of being trapped, a feeling of being stuck. There's a lot of stress with the Eight of Swords. So maybe there's been some stress in this situation, or maybe it's stuck. But because if you look at this Eight of Swords, you know, you're not really stuck. This angel isn't really stuck, because if she looks up, or if they look up, they can see that it's open. They can get themselves out of that situation. So maybe this person is thinking this connection is stuck, or a bit like, funny enough, a bit like, you know, the insect that's stuck in the amber. You know, it got stuck in the amber. So maybe this is maybe this is a crush that got stuck a long time ago. It was an old crush you're thinking about. The situation got stuck a long time ago. Somebody, maybe it was a friend or something like that you had a crush on, and you moved away from each other. And it's remained stuck, but you both have these kind of feelings for one another. This person definitely has feelings towards you. And because you've got the Three Kings, I feel like this person wants to put the work in. They want to do things sensibly. The Knight of Pentacles is about slow, steady energy. So I feel like this person wants to kind of put the work in, like the honeybee. And they realise maybe that it might take time. It's going to require focus, attention on you to reap success, so that the situation can be unlocked. Yeah, I just feel like it feels to them like it's a bit stuck, and they want to unlock it. They want to release it somehow. Something like that. Yeah, so I don't know if I did the astrological signs, but obviously the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as with the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Eight of Swords is Gemini, and the Eight of Cups is is Pisces energy. So those are just some of the astrological signs. Let's see if we can get out some initials. This might be just some confirmation. You don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to show your initial for it to not be your reading, but it's just nice to get some out during the reading to see if it resonates. for some of you. So we have the letter I. That means something to some of you, the letter I. We have the letter N here. We have the letter K. The letter S. There we go, let's put these down. The letter S. Sorry, these are magnet letters. I stick a little bit of the letter S there. You can see it there. And then we've got the letter E. We've got another I. Here we go, another I. We've got a B. It's a B. We have got the letter J. It's a J. And we've got two more, which is the letter Y. And and we've also got a word which is say. I didn't realise that was in there. So say. So they might want to say something to you. They might want to connect with you, and that would go with the Page of Swords, because that's all about communication as well. So Pages is my sense is this person does want a beginning with you, does want a new start with you, because Pages is like a new page, and they may want to message you because they're very curious. They want to say something to you. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. I might actually have one of these actually. As we've got the word say, let's see if we've got a message card here. Pile number 3. And their crush, please. Oh, what's that one? This says, oh goodness me. So this says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. My goodness, pile number 3. That's quite big for a crush reading, isn't it? I feel like there might be, because of the reference to amber, you know, developing over thousands of years, the long cycle, you know, because Jera represents, you know, the yearly cycle, not a quick cycle. That there's some history maybe to you and your crush. Yeah, there's some thing that's, you know, it's maybe a friend that you've known or somebody that you've known for a long time. Maybe you lost touch with them or something like that. So it could be some history to them, for you and them. But anyway, let's see if we've got some other cards. So let's see. So what is pile number 3's crush? And what are they thinking and feeling about pile number 3? You know, is pile number 3 on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling? We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got Justice. Okay, let's move these up so we can see them. These right up. Okay. So 9 of Wands, Justice. We have the Ace of Cups. The Page of Pentacles under the Page of Swords here. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Swords. There's a lot of court cards in this. There might be a lot of people around this situation. It might be a work situation where there's a lot of people. What's that underneath it? And the 5 of Cups. Yeah, there might be a lot of people around this situation. With the 5 of Cups, that talks about disappointment and unhappiness and upset. So it might be there's been some unhappiness, some upset. There may have been some walking away. Your crush might be something, you know, a situation of someone that you've walked away from, or there's been some hardship with. It's reminding me a little bit of pile number 1. There was a similar sort of thing with pile number 1. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, or there might just be that this person, yeah, feels there's some sense of stuckness or heartache in the situation. At the bottom we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is again, funnily enough, about being a little bit stuck. The 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to something tightly. So I feel like your crush, how they think and feel about you, they definitely have feelings for you, 100%, because we've got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. So I feel like this person definitely wants to create some sort of new beginning with you, some kind of new start with you. It's funny because we've got the eye here again. Now, where did I see the eye here on the focus card? I feel like they're looking at you and they're focusing on you, and they are having a lot of intuition about you. They're having a lot of deep feelings about you. The Queen of Cups is deep feelings, really. So I feel like this person is seeing you as a counterpart for them, definitely. And there's something about putting something right between you, bringing something back into balance. The Nine of Wands under the Eight of Cups. If there's been some sort of walking away or some kind of issue or problem with the Nine of Wands here, I mean, this is a card of, I feel like this person feels a little bit defeated by that, or feels a little bit lost when they're not connected to you, if they're not currently connected to you, or if there's distance between you, or if there's, I don't know, some kind of, because it feels like this card is the Eight of Cups, which is walking away, but on this particular depiction, you've got two swans, two little birds, two butterflies, two little dragonflies. So it feels like they, in that walking away even, or in that parting, they still had a strong sense of you and them being very connected. Even though it is a crush, I feel like that's what I mean. I feel like it's more than just a crush on, you know, I feel like there's a strong link between you and them that could be because of history between you, something like that. And there's been some kind of disappointment, some kind of loss in this situation. So maybe you knew them ages ago, years ago, you had a crush on them, and then somehow, you know, there was this distance between you. You know, you walked, well, maybe it was a crush that you had in a workplace years ago or something like that, and this person is still thinking of you. They would still like to be with you. They would still want to connect with you, but it feels, the situation feels a little bit stuck, but they want to unlock it again. They want to, yeah, they want to kind of like move towards it again. But the King of Swords, I mean, they may just, under the King of Pentacles, a lot of wisdom here. They may be trying to make plans, trying to move it forward, trying to make it right in some way. Something about making it right here. Because I think they think you're quite unique, because you've got this peacock here, all these peacock feathers. So I think their feelings and thoughts are that you are very unique, you stand out, and that they want to learn a lot more about you. They want to find out about you again, or they want to find out about you, because the Page of Pentacles is also a card of learning, and the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. They're kind of right underneath each other. So I feel this person is really curious about you. They want to know about you. They might be looking at you from a distance. You may be in their dreams. There may be a strong intuitive link between the two of you. But with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like ideally they'd like to create something new with you, but over sort of time. Over kind of time. Because I feel like, even though the Eight of Wands was your initial card, which was a card of speed and focus, I feel like you've got a lot of cards here as well around doing things slowly. I mean, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's a sort of slowness as well. Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this person just feels a little bit kind of stuck, and they'd like to move it forward. They'd like to have this new beginning with you, and maybe they'd like to say something to you, message you here with the Page of Swords. I feel like this person would like to message you, maybe to reconnect with you if it's someone that you've known from before, but you've always, they've always had a little bit of a place in your heart. They would like to do that. I mean, this card could also be that they're holding on to memories. They could be holding on to memories of you and them. They could be holding on, keeping hold of that. Something like that. Anyway, what's underneath there? Yeah, the High Priestess. What did I say? I feel like this person feels like there's a strong link between you and them. But it could be that, you're not close to each other, that you are somebody you are somebody that where there's been a parting of the ways, or they kind of have this intuitive feeling, connection towards you still. And not being in connection with you is kind of a bit upsetting for them, for some of you. Let's see what else we've got. So in terms of zodiac signs, I mean, the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. So those are just some of the zodiac signs that I'm seeing here. Let's have one of these cards, actually. And what is pile number 3's crush currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3? New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. I mean, that would be specifically as well, you know, if you're not in contact with your crush, if there's some sort of separation between you. I feel this person is wanting to say to you, look, I still hold a candle for you. Yeah, again, like a bit like number 1, I feel like maybe this is a little bit more than just a crush. What else have we got for pile number 3? And their crush, please. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So that's interesting. So maybe there's a lot of secrecy with the High Priestess here. So they're keeping, maybe there was a lot of secrecy, or there's a lot of things being hidden. Something like that. Maybe they feel stuck, maybe for some of you, because they feel like they can't reveal how they really feel, something like that. They've got to wear a bit of a mask. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, what else have we got? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Gosh, so maybe there's something about having to release something else for some of you in this crush situation. What have we got? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. It definitely feels like there's a lot of attraction here with the King of Wands. And also the Ace of Cups. Let's see what else we've got. Unrequited love. Now that came out in pile number 2 as well. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. They may think that you feel that somehow you are not into them in some way. It could be that as well. Maybe they're thinking they're trying to unlock something with you, but that you're not really that interested in them. See what else we've got. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. They might be going through a bit of a... The other thing as well is that they might go through a little bit of a kind of roller coaster. Sometimes thinking, you know, that you like them. Sometimes thinking that you don't. Because, you know, there's a little bit of up and down energy to this as well. And these cards are showing that too. But anyway, part number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button, you know, like the button, maybe leave a comment, hit the, you know, notification button, anything that's going to bring on the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.